Last year, my companies did over $250 million in aggregate revenue. My name's Alex Hormozi. I'm the founder and managing partner of Acquisition.com. It's a family office, which is just a formal way of saying we invest our own money into companies. And our ownership in the companies we invest in is between 20 and 100% of them. So these are real meaningful stakes. Now, given this is social media and anyone can claim anything, I'll give you some stuff that you can Google and verify for yourself below. So here's how I got here. At 21, I graduated Vanderbilt in 3 years, magna cum laude, and took a fancy consulting job. At 23, I left my fancy consulting job to start a business, a gym. At 24, I opened more locations, up to 6. 26 years old, I closed down my 6th gym and then lost everything. Still that same year, I got back to launching gyms. I ended up launching 33 over a span of 2 years. And then I lost everything a second time. Still that year, in desperation, started a licensing model as a Hail Mary, and it actually worked. At 27, Gym Launch, this licensing business, does $3 million in profit in the next 6 months. Then $16 million in profit the next 12 months. At 28 years old, I started Prestige Labs, a supplement company, sell through our gym distribution base. We did $20 million the first year. 29, I launched Allen, a software company for agencies to work leads for customers that are brick and mortar businesses, and scaled to $1.7 million a month within 6 months. At 31 years old, I sold 75% of Allen to a strategic buyer in an all-stock deal. Later that year, I sold 66% of Gym Launch and Prestige Labs at a $46.2 million valuation in an all-cash deal to American Pacific Group. You can Google it. The next day, I started our family office, Acquisition.com, where we invest in sale companies using the $42 million in distributions that we took prior to our sale, plus the cash we got from our $46.2 million exit. At 32 years old, I started making free content showing how we grow companies to make real business education accessible to everyone and to attract business owners to invest and scale their businesses. At 34, I became co-founder of School, which is a platform for people to build communities online, making a living doing what they love with people like them. At 36 years old, I did a $106 million book launch, selling 3.6 million copies of $100 Million Money Models, my new book, in 72 hours, breaking the Guinness World Record for the fastest selling nonfiction book of all time. Today, our portfolio now does over $250 million in aggregate revenue each year. And so to all the gladiators in the arena, we're all in the middle of writing our own stories. The worse the monsters, the more epic the story. You either get an epic outcome or an epic story. Both mean you win. Keep crushing. May your desires be greater than your obstacles, and never quit. And to help you never quit, I wrote down all the lessons that I learned getting to $100 million plus and broke it into 10 stages that you can have absolutely free. Just comment 100 and I'll send it right to you.